plays games with Steve.
Hey.
Try square, square.
Oh, square, square.
Oh, no. Okay, what's up?
Hey, looks like the gang's all here.
Nothing's up. We left our room, headed left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right. I think this is us.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but let me jot this down.
I think a lot of this is just gonna be, oh, we're blah 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 blah. But
a lot of familiar territory.
I'm gonna talk about something else. I just saw a video of Pete is coming. You know, Pete's coming to Disneyland.
Pete is coming to Disneyland. Yeah.
You know about that?
Yes.
Yeah. We gotta go see him. Also, I don't know if you saw there was like someone took a video of like Goofy's new house in it.
Yeah, I saw some pictures.
I'm like, we should go check it out when it opens. It looks like they add a lot of fun details. Let's see. Okay, we'll exchange information, whatever. Yeah. Ever gone to Disneyland? Yeah, blah 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 blah. We know.
Pete is coming to Disneyland, and by Pete, I think by now, you know who Pete is because they said like Pete's coming. It's like, who's Pete? But now it's like, I think people should probably have realized now we're talking about Peg Leg Pete, who doesn't have a peg leg. What's Pete's last name? Pete?
What are you doing right now? You thought people were talking? You thought people thought I was talking about like a friend named Pete?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Also, this happened like months ago for them.
This is just like the other four. Yeah,
These doors have colors on them. We are great. We know all those. Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show them that note we found?
Oh, okay, hold on.
Huh?
Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that.
Is this the same?
Okay, I think it should be, ones we already know.
It wasn't safe.
Don't go too fast, but... Yeah, go. Yeah. Yep. We're good. Okay, we can go back. We know. Wow, square.
Oh, this is kind of like, is this the Radical 6 disease?
So this is the crew quarters, huh? Just as the note said. Fine, you do it.
We had no trouble getting in here.
Be her too.
That means we could go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
It's opposite day.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They've got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the one you got back home.
Why did you make Quark sound like the chicken hawk?
I don't know.
I'm a chicken hawk.
I say, this one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe 15 EU.
Now, boy, it's like, this is what a little lady. This is what an actual lady looks like, boy.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think there's really the time for that, boy. Let's keep moving.
Just all the men are just surrounding this poster. Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Let's see. Yeah, when were they buddies? Okay.
Or are they? Oh, Grandpa. They call Grandpa.
I'm not Grandpa.
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my Grandpa videos. Jesus, Foghorn Leghorn saying that. Just fucking.
You mean the one?
Just fucking naked, like just fucking chicken videos of chickens. You mean
the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Sure, you're being too loud, boy. I say you're being too loud, boy. Loud, that is. You have to say these things quietly.
I got a whisper, boy. It's like, you barely hear it.
Okay. Now, square.
No, I can't do it during the map.
No. You gotta see it with a dot, boy. Dot, that is. Now, square. No.
The cinematics.
No. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this AB room time.
Yep.
So we're against okay, yeah, let's read this.
Already.
No, we should do why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay.
Voices Alice.
Oh, I thought they said voices Alice, and I'm like, is that a Jeopardy question?
Who voices? Or no, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What?
Something wrong?
No. I just. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right. Bat, baby, old man, too. There's that thing with the monitor. This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Turns out it's not the hard mode bar.
Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen? Okay, yeah. We gotta go through this. Okay.
Oh, starting.
No, you're good. Shit. The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said?
Nope.
Nope. Locked us in here for 40 minutes. Now thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Well, maybe we could get to know each other.
Square? Nope. Okay, AB gate. Yeah.
AB gate?
It's the AB room. Yay! Okay. Okay.
Square?
Yeah, now I can do it. Okay, yeah, we know this. Yeah. We know how to play. Okay. Yeah. No, we know this too.
What?
Okay,
No,
he's not telling us what actually happens, yada yada yada, but we know. Square. Okay. They're gonna say some stuff
What are
here
we going to do?
about the AB game.
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. It's really kind of an interesting game, and it seems like it's based on prisoners. Okay, this is new.
Okay.
You never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime. Serial murder.
Apple and banana, but they look so innocent.
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another.
Okay, but what about the grapes?
Oh, they got away. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going. I'm hungry.
So a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. It goes something like this.
You can both climb up if that's what you want. We got enough to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there and tell me everything, I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? You gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. I'll give you plenty of time to think about it.
So, that's the prisoner's dilemma?
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were an apple or banana shoes.
Well, can I be an orange?
No, stupid. So yeah, this is what it's based off of. What would you do? So I'm like, hey, listen, if you stay silent and he confesses, you're in here for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
If you confess and he stays silent, you're in here for 1 year. But if you both confess, you're in here for 10 years. But if you both stay silent, you're in here for 2 years.
Whew.
What would you do?
Yeah, well, first I would have to be a criminal.
Okay. You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Otherwise, you're in here for 20 years if you don't answer.
Well,
3, 2. Stay silent or
Stay
confess.
silent.
Okay, so you would stay silent.
Well, it's. I think it's very. It depends on the kind of people they're in it. It's
Sure.
like, say if it's like it was your honest to God best friend.
Mm.
and like you've been through a lot, obviously probably be more likely that neither of you would rat the other out, you know. But
you would think, right? But that's what this whole dilemma is about, right? It's like, how much can you trust someone? Anyway, let's continue.
I'm just like looking at this one more time. Let's see.
No, read. Well, let's continue the...
Okay. If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I could shave 5 years off of that. And it seems like the best choice is always going to be confess. Sorry, I think I meant confess, not stay silent.
No, you meant stay silent because you were talking about you trust the other guy.
Yeah.
But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made a decision based on your own self-interest, you're going to spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The AB game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. They're pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we could both increase our BP by 2. If we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Okay, now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
Pair who pick Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so total gain for the total gain for the game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
So what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to all always choose Ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you. ProZDs, the more you know.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick Ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're gonna make the most logical choice here, the only option is Betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution, it's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose Ally and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously, and it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses Betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So, 20 minutes remain. Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose Ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose Betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? you don't mind telling me. What did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? I think we... No.
I don't think we know. Yeah.
You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you. But you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I could think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you. I never seen you before in my life. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw
Saw what?
the explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma. Calm down. What are you talking about?
Gah!
What is it now?
My head.
It hurts? It hurts? You know that? I think you should leave. It's where he's like, he's trying to get out of the parking lot.
Oh yeah, I don't.
It hurts. It does hurt. It does hurt, actually.
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room too.
I was gonna say that. I was like, what's that? It's like I don't know what any of this is. And
I'm scared. Yeah.
That's me in every one of these escape rooms.
Yeah, in the crew quarters.
I don't know what any of this is, and I'm scared.
Locker? I don't know what any of this is, and I'm scared. Shapes?
It didn't just hurt. It felt like I was going to explode.
Are you all right?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah. Maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Oh, I almost thought it's like, wow, really? That worked? I'm fine. Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nonary game was probably getting to me more than Phi thought. I was tired, and I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been an hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
I'm going to ask a random question. Just this is stupid, but just because he said tired. When you yawn,
Yeah.
do your eyes tear up or no?
Not really. No.
It's very interesting. I had a conversation with Anne Marie because when I yawn, my whole life, whenever I yawn, I get like my eye like fill up with water. Like you can see it right now, right?
Yeah.
But Anne Marie's like, I don't know anybody who that happens to, and I'm like, oh, interesting.
You're lying.
And I'm also I was also like, really? You've asked everyone you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I just thought it was an interesting thing. Anyway, time to vote.
I was gonna say, I think my eyes might tear up sometimes if I sneeze, like pretty hard. So, what the hell was that?
Let's see. Why do my eyes water when I yawn? Watery eyes can occur when yawning pulls on and stimulates the lacrimal glands, which produces tears. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like a facial muscles thing where your eye. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, makes sense. We're going to use smaller words. Sorry, Sigma. My eyes are all teared
So
up.
if you plan to pick Ally, then you don't. It's like you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're going to do. What's it going to be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die.
I'm gonna see if I can skip through all this. Nope.
No.
Here's our bracelet.
The needles in our bracelets. She's told us this before, but this is still...
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got like that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on. That again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth... Brain blast. Wait. Did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute, dum-dums. Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't gonna do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away. 30 seconds.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. Ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice.
Ally or betray? It's Alice. What do you want to do? For those of you who can't see him, he just like lifted his controller like quickly, like pressed it. Round 1 completed. Coolio Bulio. All right, cool. Yeah, they're opening now.
As Phi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others. Yep.
Oh, never mind. What the hell were you thinking?
Okay.
Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then...
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
That's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yeah, what's up? Okay, yeah. Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
All right.
The person with the coins didn't walk that time.
All right, yeah, you're good. Finally, yeah, we know.
Let's rock.
But next game, round 1. The results. If everybody, go ahead, look.
All right.
K. Clover, betray Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
They allied. Ally. Betray.
Here are the results. Let's then look at your numbers.
Hey, Alice, what the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why? Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma with apple and banana? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know. Yes, I know about the prisoner's dilemma, but everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-hearted...
Tender-headed?
Tender-headed. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
What?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
God damn it. I set my jaw and stumped away from Alice. I said, I picked my jaw off the floor. My hands had balled themselves in the fist, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
Shut up, you little narc.
What?
Hey! Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh. Dio. Is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all. Kidding. I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there. I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah. Exactly.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh? I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Square. I was like,
Yeah.
When Alice says that, it's like, I know she says it. Where does the next round start? Yeah, you die.
If I had to guess, it's gonna be these guys. They're gonna die. Or maybe everyone. Square. No.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Yeah, right.
Yep.
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. Oh, yeah, oh no.
Not yet.
Penalty.
Took a moment to go over everything in my head.
Okay, we know all this. Yeah.
It did change. I'm yellow now. So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color. We know this. The color, pair, solo. Yes. Yeah. Just go through this. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey now, here is my song. Did you ever play that?
No, but you.
I know we sing it a lot, but for you. Yeah, that's right.
When did they change? Yep. Okay. I'm gonna try and snack.
Yeah.
I'm very hungry. Oh, yes.
Well, I'm gonna get my ass.
Oh,
hot.
Oh, hot.
Oh, hot.
Why is this happening to me?
I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I shook my head. It's time to go through the rooms. Which room should I go? Which room should I go? Which room should I go?
Should I try the crew quarters again? See if I can access the safe.
You're not gonna be able to.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. We can do it at some other point.
Okay.
Which room do you want to go?
I'm trying to remember. Is it consistent with every other thing? Do the same characters go with the same rooms?
I do not remember. Probably not, because they're making you choose.
This is the crew quarters saga, so let's go with the crew quarters. Interesting developments, though. Now, once again, I did not go with what Phi told me, because that was the first thing I did. The first
Oh,
time we
Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms. Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you? Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
I got this sick poster I gotta show you. Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book of meow cats.
Meow?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though. Oh, okay. That's made up for sure.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it. Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right? Miyabi? What?
I don't really know anything meowed it. I'm just telling you what Phi told me.
So it probably isn't going to give us any hints then?
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Meow.
So yeah, you haven't heard of it, but it's basically the idea that there's a cat in the box. It's a possibility it's dead, but until you open the box, it's both dead and alive at the same time because both possibilities exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would do such a thing?
Some sick Austrian guy. Well, it was more of a thought experiment. Well, what about you guys? What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. Remember that?
Remember that.
All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I've got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping.
Ah, yes, the classic Radical 6.
Radical 6. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've heard the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Is that really the first time I'd heard it? Couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Well, I don't think there's any reason for us to get all worried about it. We should just hurry up and try to find out how to get out of here.
Quark has a point. If we want to know what's going on outside, the fastest ways to find out is by going outside.
Yeah, you're right.
Good. Mr. K and I will keep searching the cabins then.
How about J and L?
I thought you were talking about our J.
I know, yeah.
I'm like, who the hell is L?
What are you going to do?
From Death Note. I guess I'll go somewhere else.
Okay.
Then we will see you later. In fact, we'll see you tomorrow. Later.